Saudi Arabia is on a secret mission to change football. Ronaldo, Neymar, Benzema, Firmino, they're signing a galaxy of talent to complete an incredible mission. This is how the football stars live out in Saudi. And wait till you see the stuff Ronaldo did. It almost got him deported. But first up, it's time to expose the dark truth about why everyone's heading east. For years, the guys over in Saudi have been trying to figure out ways of entering the beautiful game. See, the Saudi Pro League had been in existence even before these mega names arrived, but back then they couldn't attract the big names, and that's when they came up with a plan to change everything. The Saudi state created the mission goal to attract 100 of the best ballers in the world within 5 years, but to do that, it was going to take some huge spending. Lucky for them, these guys have an unlimited war chest full of cash. Pretty soon the plans were put in place and 4 teams emerged as the top dogs in the Saudi Pro League: Al Nassr, Al Ittihad, Al Ettifaq and Hilal. And these guys were about to take spending to a whole new level. The first guys to make the move in the transfer market was Al Nassr, and this one was huge. See, it wasn't just enough to approach the big names to sign, they also needed to find the right time and perfect opportunity. And for Al Nassr, the biggest opening in the game had just popped up. With over 5 Ballon d'Ors and 800 career goals, Cristiano Ronaldo was still repping his United team when he had a heavy fall-off with the new United coach Erik ten Hag. They simply didn't get along, and Ronaldo even called out ten Hag in a viral interview and accused him of disrespect.
They're trying to force you out.
Yes, not only the coach, but the other 2 or 3 guys there around the club.
At the senior executive level.
Yes, that I felt betrayed.
Ten Hag made it clear he didn't want to work with CR7 anymore. I mean, who the hell does that? Anyway, United decided to stick with their coach, and by December, they had agreed to terminate Ronaldo's contract. And once the news became open that CR7 was a free agent, Al Nassr swooped in and made him the biggest contract offer in football history. $200 million a season. Dude, that's 10 times more than he was earning at United. And that's $2 million times more than what I was earning flipping burgers every Tuesday. But as crazy as this sounds, Ronaldo's $200 million contract was only the tip of the iceberg. And what was underneath was even more shocking. Apart from this staggering salary, Al Nassr was offering Ronaldo crazy commissions on every sponsored post he made to promote the league. And they even made him a Saudi Pro League ambassador. To sweeten the deal, even though he already has a fleet of luxury wheels, Ronaldo was gifted a couple of exotic rides, including a Rolls-Royce and an Aston Martin. There was no way Ronaldo could say no to that, and just 7 days into the new year, it was official. CR7 was the first major signing of the Pro League. His arrival to Al Nassr changed the game because now fans were tuning in all over the world just to watch him play. Ronaldo decided to bring his entire family along with him to his new club and leaving everything behind. You know, he just had to pick a luxury location to call home, and Ronaldo's new crib is the spot. Ronaldo lives in the Four Seasons Kingdom Palace Hotel, and this place has everything. You see guys, Ronaldo's a really private dude and doesn't like people getting all up in his space, and because of that, he legit bought the entire 16th and 17th floors of the hotel and turned into rooms for his family and members of his security team. The place has a gym, a swimming pool, a cinema, and even a shopping mall downstairs, and the entire cost of all this is $300,000. But when you're on a $200 million a year deal, this absolutely means nothing. Right after Ronaldo signed, the league started getting the attraction it needed. And fast forward to 6 months later in June, and the stars were arriving in numbers. And that's when Al Ittihad became top of the news after they announced a huge mega money acquisition. 2022 belonged to Karim Benzema. Facts. The dude won the Ballon d'Or after an amazing season with Real Madrid, but by the time the season was up in 2023, Benzema was at the biggest crossroads of his career. See, he'd been at Madrid for 13 years and was even club captain, but behind the scenes, Al Ittihad was really interested in signing Karim the Dream, and that's when they made him an offer even his wildest fantasies couldn't believe was real. A 3-year deal worth over $600 million. Benzema was already hooked, and to seal the deal, they threw the one thing they knew Benzema wouldn't be able to resist. Karim, if you join us, you'll have unlimited access to all the videos on Mr. Football. The offer of a lifetime. Benzema said yes. With a superstar like Benzema in the team, phase 2 of the plan was complete. Al Ittihad was determined to prove they could compete with the big boys in the Pro League. And right after signing Benzema, they added his French national teammate N'Golo Kante. And Fabinho from Liverpool. Fabinho's salary was twice what he was earning at Liverpool, man, and Kante's payday was so crazy the dude bought his own club in Belgium just weeks after joining Al Ittihad. Al Ittihad rivals El Ettifaq started noticing the Liverpool talent was making the opposition better, so they swooped and did a triple threat in Merseyside. They signed the Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson on a new deal that had him raking in close to $800k a week, and the new coach was the former Liverpool captain before Henderson. Yeah, Steven Gerrard. Couple that with Jorginho Wijnaldum from PSG, and Al Ettifaq was looking like the real deal. But with all the major competitors signing big-name players across Europe, Al Hilal wasn't going to sit down quiet all summer, and they dropped a major statement. Like the Ronaldo situation, Al Hilal had noticed another star player was on the verge of self-destructing in Europe. Ever since he joined PSG in 2017, he failed to live up to the expectations and even tried to force his way out of the club twice. But now with a new coach at the club, Neymar was finally free to leave. And once Al Hilal caught word of this, they tabled a bid for Neymar that was out of this world. $100 million every season. Now this might seem kind of small compared to what Ronaldo and Benzema are earning, but Neymar's mega salary is only the beginning, and the perks that come with this are insane. In addition to signing his new mega deal at the club, Neymar was also going to be earning $500k for every post he made that promoted the league. These guys were prepared to do anything to get Neymar playing for them. They even got him a crazy mansion with 25 bedrooms, a swimming pool, and full-time employees whenever he needed. And it didn't end there. Now Neymar owns a crazy fleet of cars and 2 private jets already, but there's no harm in getting him more, right? Well, that's what the Al Hilal management thought, because they got him a Bentley and a private jet for trips. And what's more, they even paid for his days off. The dude is living the life. With these 3 guys in the picture, the Saudi Pro League became the new home of talent across the world. And in a couple of weeks, another new team rose up to make it a top 5. And these dudes weren't playing. Robert Firmino from Liverpool, Riyad Mahrez from Man City, Alain Saint-Maximin from Newcastle United, and Al Hilal became the next big Saudi Pro League team on the block. But you see guys, the truth is, none of this would have happened if not for the guy that started it all in the beginning, CR7.
Disse há 6 meses atrás, e se calhar toda a gente pensava que eu era um maluquinho, mas afinal o maluquinho já não é tão maluquinho, já acaba por ser normal jogar na Liga Árabe.
Ronaldo himself said this, and turns out the dude wasn't capping, because right when Benzema arrived, he gave credit to CR7.
Déjà, je me sens bien, content de rejoindre ce club mythique. Bien sûr que ça va être un nouveau challenge pour moi, une nouvelle vie. Il y a Cristiano Ronaldo qui est là-bas, donc un ami. Donc c'est bien de le retrouver là-bas en Arabie Saoudite et ça montre.
And if you're still not convinced, here's what Neymar had to say about the whole thing.
Desafio novo, né? Cristiano Ronaldo acho que foi o pioneiro em tudo isso. E todo mundo no começo chamou ele de louco, né? Disso e aquilo. E hoje você tá vendo que a liga tá crescendo cada vez mais.
No kidding. In fact, the Arab Cup final a few months back between Al Hilal and Al Nassr was watched by an estimated 2 million people worldwide. These guys were struggling to get up to 50k viewers last year. The ultimate plan from the guys at Saudi is to turn the state into the new home of football. And because of that, they're prepared to bring in the best from around the world. With this happening, it's a mix of diverse cultures and beliefs. And this one time, Ronaldo did something that should have gotten him in jail. See, Saudi Arabia is very strict about the law, and it's a Muslim state, meaning they don't allow people to openly express any other religion apart from Islam. But this one time, after celebrating a goal, Ronaldo was probably relieved to get the pressure off his back, that when celebrating, he did this. A sign of the cross. It's illegal. And if an average player did this on live TV in Saudi, he would have been arrested ASAP. But Cristiano ain't your average guy, and he was let off the hook for this one without a warning. Levels, man. This ain't the first time Ronaldo's done something controversial out in his new club. Back in April, after a 2-0 defeat to Al Hilal, Ronaldo was seen grabbing his balls in response to the Al Hilal fans after they mocked him. And once footage of this became viral, a human rights lawyer, Nuf bin Ahmed, threatened to take Ronaldo to court because his celebration wasn't allowed. I won't lie, this one seems pretty interesting. Banning a celebration. Oh wait, yeah. I bet you didn't know Mr. Football had an entire video about the banned celebrations in football. Click the next video to find out.